Okay, I've just spent 20 minutes, and a volunteer previously had spent at least an hour helping a man in our library. He can't read and write. He can just about make out numbers and letters, but it's an incredible struggle for him to do anything on the computer. But as part of his job seeker agreement, he needs to show that he's searched for at least 7 jobs a week. Doesn't need to show he's actually applied for them. The big struggle for him is actually logging into the computer, logging into job search via Universal Jobs Match, logging into his account, finding specific jobs which he can do. So he can't travel. They have to be within have to be within Norwich city limits, reachable cheaply by bus. But he can't read all that information on the screen. He doesn't know if the jobs are able to be applied for by writing to them or ringing them up, or if you have to send a CV by a separate email, if you have to register with a separate job-seeking website, which you have to do all the time. He doesn't know if you can simply click on a button and apply by sending your CV directly through Universal Jobs Match, which he had been helped to create an account and to log into. All he has to do is walk into the job centre with 7 pieces of paper that he has printed out from a computer to prove he has looked for jobs which he would be capable of doing. Not that he's applied for them. It's a complete waste of everyone's time. My time. I've just spent 20 minutes. Basically, I'm a compassionate person, and he needed that help. It was going to stress him out, and frankly, he may have lost his job seeker's allowance if he can't prove that he had searched for the jobs. But what he's basically done is the same as photocopying the jobs paper from the EDP and going in and saying, "There we are. There's a lot of jobs I didn't get either." What he needs is for someone to A, teach him to read and write, and B, show him how to use the websites after he's learned to read and write, so that he can then actually apply for jobs. He doesn't want to get job seekers allowance. He wants to earn enough money. He wants to go and get a job, but he can't get a job because, I tell you what, it was like I was trapped in an episode of The League of Gentlemen, where, was it Pauline, wouldn't allow anybody to get a job, just trapped them on courses and or on pointless little sit-down sessions just to kind of justify her job. I don't doubt that the people in the job centre are probably very, very stressed, but I have to say, this is down to Ian Duncan Smith and his kind of version of encouraging people to go and get a job. You might as well say to this guy, if you can do 50 keepy uppies every day and film it, we'll give you job seekers. You know, if you can wash up somebody else's, dishes, then you've done something and we'll give you your money. They're not actually tasking him with tasks which will get him a job. It's completely pointless. It's disrespectful to him. It's disrespectful to the volunteers that come in and help him. It's disrespectful to me. I've got better things to do on an ever-diminishing budget. But that's because we've helped him because we care about people. That's not the case with the government, is it? I think it'd be nice if they thought about that. Because it would be saving everybody's time, If they just gave him the money every week, he wouldn't have to jump through the hoop. He wouldn't have to pay somebody in the job centre to pointlessly count 7 bits of paper. It's all a waste of time unless you actually teach him to read and write, or say, come in twice a week and we'll help you look for a job that you can do without needing to read and write. None of those things are happening. Everyone's having it's a wasted trip for everybody. All right, rant over.